Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. Are you ready for one of the great battles of the ages? When I was young, Ali versus Frazier was an incredible fight. Everyone was watching. Bobby Riggs versus Billie Jean King. Big tennis match, man versus woman, everyone watching. Later on, Bush, Gore, everyone watching and watching and watching. And later on, Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. Pick your heavyweight battle between titans. Get ready for today, Rabbi E versus Avraham Avinu, Abraham, our patriarch. Who are you going to put your money on? Okay, now it relates to this week's incredible Torah portion, Vayera, which is still towards the beginning of the book of Bereshit or Genesis. And we're going to study, compare and contrast Rabbi E versus Avraham Avinu vis-a-vis a setback in their daily course of life. And there's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek here, of course, but it's a serious point. I was sick last week. And in fact, the subtitle of today will be dealing with the setback of sickness. I was sick this past week, thank God, nothing bad, a bug. It wore me out. I couldn't be on campus as much as I wanted, I said, to do the wonderful work I love to do of teaching young Jewish people and trying to educate them. I had to spend more time at home and in bed. How did I feel about that? How much of my mind or my consciousness was troubled and distressed by the fact that I couldn't be down on campus doing the work of MEOR, which I love to do? Let's put it this way. I really enjoyed, a lot of it was very enjoyable. It's not enjoyable to be sick, but you know how when you're not that sick, but you get extra time to sleep and you literally dive into bed yes, more time sleeping. So that was maybe 80%. I don't know, the 85% of my mindset. And 15% was want to get back out there on campus and meet students. And as the week progressed, the percentages were, evening out a little bit. But the point was, I can't say I was actually clawing the bed. When am I going to be able to get out of bed and get down to campus? I admit. That's Rabbi E versus Avraham Avinu, Abraham, on the third day of a sickness, in the sense of he's recovering from the circumcision he gave himself at the end of last week's Torah portion. Oh, by the way, he's 99. I'm 40 some odd years younger than that. And what's Avram doing at the beginning of this Torah portion? He's sitting at the entrance to his tent, the Torah tells us, in the heat of the day. He was third day after circumcision, which our rabbis point out, the soreness is at maximum level. Is he luxuriating in the R&R in the tent over there, sipping iced tea and, catching up with his crosswords? No, he's out in front of the tent thirsting to help people, which is what he did. Bring people in, shower kindness upon them, teach them about ethical monotheism. That's what he and his wife Sarah did, day after day, hour after hour. It says it was in the heat of the day. The rabbis say God made it extra hot, pre-global warming, in order that he wouldn't be troubled with wayfarers and he could have some R&R that he needed. But when Hashem saw it, he was so distressed that he was in anguish that he couldn't do his mission of doing kindness. Then Hashem brought guests. They were angels in the form of humans. That's not our point now. But the eagerness to do the service of God. Again, I'll give myself, I did okay. But Avraham Avinu, that's the level of yearning to do mitzvot. I'm upset when I'm not working on myself, when I'm not doing great things, when I'm not achieving all I can achieve. I don't feel complete unless I'm doing that. It's not an idle, I'm going to go over a little bit over 3, so sorry. It's not idle self-flagellation or just cutesy. The rabbis say, every person's supposed to say, when will my actions attain the level of Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, our patriarchs? I'm still working on it. I got a long way to go. Have a great Shabbos.